Halloween is just a few weeks out and many homes are already decorated, but what if you're trying to sell your home? Coming up next on 12 Weekend Today, what you should know about holiday decor when your home is on the market. We'll be right back. Good morning for everyone. Well, fall means time for pumpkin everything and Halloween decorations, right? But what if you're selling your home? How much is too much? Realtor Henbest joining us this morning to tell us all the do's and don'ts. And I've thought of this before because, you know, some people like to go all out, but you don't also want to be the person who's like a party pooper and has nothing out, right?
Right, exactly. It's that delicate balance of too much and too little. I know myself, I'm a huge proponent of having decorations up, but when your home's for sale, you definitely have to make that the priority. So as much as I love decorations, as a realtor, when I'm showing a home, you want to be cognizant of, again, how much is too much. So it's nice to have out a wreath or maybe some lightly scented candles, not too much pumpkin spice. You know, maybe some candy out or something like that. But you want to be sure that people are paying attention to the home and not paying attention to your decorations. And that goes for inside and outside. A lot of people, when they're looking for a home, they drive through neighborhoods, and you don't want them to just ooh and ah over your decorations outside. You want them to ooh and ah over your home. So again, a nice wreath or something like that to just show you're in the nice spirit of the fall holiday season, but you don't want to have any tripping hazards when they do come to the house or anything they have to bob and weave to get through to get to the house. And then the same inside. I know a lot of decorations require plug-ins and so forth. You want to make sure there's no tripping hazards inside, and you want to make sure there's nothing breakable. Most importantly, you want to make sure there's nothing too scary.
I saw that. Don't make your house the scary house.
Don't be the scary house. I've been to houses before where we're showing and they have those jump out spiders at you, and we're walking along and having a conversation about the house, and boom, there's a spider jumping out at us. And
does that, I mean, surprise you in more than one way? Obviously, you're surprised at that
exactly.
moment, but are you like, whose realtor let them do this?
I know. Well, and then we're like, all we're talking about is that spider that scared us, and we're not talking about the house. And I've had it happen too, where I think a lot of people are smart and they think we're not going to get out all of our scary decorations. We're going to leave them in the garage. But I had one time where we walked into the garage and boom, right in our face was something, I won't even describe what it was, but terrified us because it caught us off guard. And, you know, a couple of us did kind of shriek as we went into the garage. So even if you're storing things, make sure they're covered up so that they're not drawing attention or distracting people or scaring them. And especially when little kids are coming through the home, if that does turn out to be the dream home that the parents think is the perfect home for them and the kids were scared when they're in the house, they're not going to want to come back or be as excited
please don't
about
buy
it.
that house, Mom and Dad.
That house scared me. So just be cognizant of not being the scary house.
So, you know, if you ever sold a house or bought a house, I know realtors always say, you know, stage it, something like that. So is it better to have, if people are selling their houses right now, I'm sure people are listening, is it better to have nothing at all, like forget it's a holiday, or is it better to have something very small that kind of gives people like the feeling of this could be a home kind of thing, or just don't even do it?
I think it's nice to have a little bit. I think it's hard to resist, for one. And you are, as you're selling your home, you're still living there. You want to enjoy it yourself. So having a little bit of festivity in terms of decoration around you is fine. You just don't want to overdo it. The other kind of subliminal message that you're sending to potential buyers when you go all out with your decorations is they think, oh, these people must not think they're going to sell before the holiday, or boy, they're going to have a lot to prepare to get sold. And again, just kind of that subliminal message going to the buyers, maybe these people are more emotionally attached to their home. They're not going to be as great to negotiate with, or maybe they're not really prepared to sell, so we can't do a quick deal here. It just starts to send all of these other mixed messages into the buyer's head that you just don't want them going there. You want them to walk into your home and feel like this home is ready to go. I have a motivated seller. We want to make a deal happen. We're going to sell our house. When it's all decorated up, they're like, oh, these people are here to stay. Okay. So just be careful of that extra mixed message that you don't want to send.
All right, some great tips, and we have Holly's blog up there right now. If you have any questions or people can get a hold of you, ask you some questions and help them sell or buy their home.
Absolutely.
All right.